Juan Swanepoel, the number 8 in picture for Paarl Gimnasium, who looks to be a real danger man in this encounter.
Definitely this great college side hosting this phenomenal fixture. Their side that's full of flair, full of talent. And here we are straight off the patch here. Number 7, Johnny Triopoulos, giving a long ball through to find Valdo Koenig, and unfortunately not able to just get...
Responsibility given to him by Dalen Phillips, his coach. Now Gim with a beautiful build-up play here. Will this be the opener? It is the keeper that's forced to come out of off his line there was Sayur Pillay.
Definitely this college side is a very dangerous side. Here we have Valdo Koenig, interception in the 9-yard, trying to go for the bag space. Unfortunately just loses control, but you can see that Luke Visser tried finding the outcome and is unable to get anything in favor of the host great college.
Yeah, Johannes Griesel sits down. Not his greatest moment. But that is the end of the first chukker, folks. It is a great college and a Paarl Gimnasium involved in a proper arm wrestle. And I'll tell you what, both coaches will have a lot to say at the end of that first chukker. As you can see the guy, one of his assistant coaches on the side there, just having a word in his ear.
And as you can see now, the college side is off. And Mr. Jerry, just to say, there's an interesting factor about this ball. I've never seen a kuka being used here in the free state, especially on this turf. So this is a new addition to the game.
No, that's a direct ball. And it's a fantastic goal by Paarl Gimnasium. Ball's delivered in, and it's high fives and hugs all around. And why not? Joe van Koller with arguably one of the goals of his short hockey career. They played that scenario beautifully. Ball was trapped on the right hand.
JD, and as you can see, Gimnasium side have set up there with Nivert and Sabacha on the ball there. Sabacha takes the flick through, straight line, and unfortunately just goes wide of that straight line post there, folks. You can see that Coopers is just trying to set the tempo here, reminding everybody that we don't have to chase it just yet.
He just decides to run into that pocket, does Kambanis, gets turned over, lovely receive, shot comes in, and he undercuts that. Ebert Sabacha will be kicking.
There.
They call him the Iceman, and we know why. It's no moment too big for him. And ball delivered in. And it was the great college defense caught. Ball watching. Going to go one way. Let's take a look here. Ball set up. Little variation on the angle. Matthias Visser repeats history here as he equalizes for great college. And yeah, you could see him shift a little bit on the flick just to change the angle. Genius from that man. Look no further. Yes, there is the moment for Matthias Visser. What you didn't see in that, and it will be Pillay. He's buried that into the roof. Has the captain, the leader, Juan Swanepoel, has absolutely sent that into the roof of the great college net. Let's take a look at this. Sai Pillay setting up. Waiting for it on the stick side. Umpire says, let's get on with it. Yeah, there we go. There's no questions asked there. If you want to see, we go to Sabacha. They go second to Sabacha, who gathers, who flicks, who puts it in the roof of where that penalty stroke was, on exactly the same, almost identical spot. They pick it up. It's a well-timed PC here. That man, Sabacha, who is on fire tonight. He's gone glove side. Apologies, this one. There's 17 minutes of hockey left in this encounter. And if you were planning to sneak out to get more refreshments, I suggest you sit down and you stay tuned, because this has been one entertaining game of hockey. Numbers in his pressing. Well, he looked to go full against this defensive setup from Gim. Be interesting to see what his approach will be.
And here we have Jan Griesel trying to ignite something here. And as you can see, a big physical impact there with Griesel going over Philip Dupree. As you can see, definitely so. And as you can see, Gimnasium are definitely trying to show that numbers don't change at all for them. And here we have a shot coming through and just goes off. And umpire Bron van Wyk gives the long corner to this Gimnasium side.
No, it's ball delivered in. Keeper's way off his mark. Is this great side going to walk this in? And it is a stroke. There was definite body contact as that ball was traveling towards the goal. And it's a yellow card by Voltray Lloyd. And one field team. Let's take a look and see if Visser can bring a bit of his magic. That missile launch is loading. He's gone to the opposite side. A beautiful dummy. I think keeper knows he favors the stick side. Committed, and he just said, no, I'll just go. Glove side, and it is game on here. Setting up second castle now. No variation to the outside. It's worked very well, but it's off the foot that time around.
Oh, switch of Castles. Goes to Castle 2. Well picked up. And just goes wide of that post there, folks. Gymnasium just keep missing that post. And that's what's killing this chance for them to really push up their lead.
Leading into the